Security officers deployed in Kisumu were withdrawn today following the postponement of the presidential repeat election in the Nyanza region. Trucks full of a police contingent left the lakeside city amidst jeers from residents who have accused police of using excessive force on demonstrators in the region. This as normalcy returned after days of tension-filled violent confrontation between police officers and residents. And we are now going to be talking to Sam Ogina. Sam, good evening. Again, you know, just looking at the situation in Kisumu, where police and security officers have since been withdrawn. Take us through the day and indeed what residents are saying following the postponement of this repeat exercise in that area.
Well, of course, Lillian, it is right that security that was deployed here in Kisumu has been withdrawn today. Of course, IEBC had requested that Kisumu security be fortified, and as much, well, the Inspector General of Police actually deployed extra security here to make sure that the city is secured ahead of that repeat poll that now has been postponed. Of course, that withdrawal meeting residents with excitement, given that majority of the residents here are claiming that the security officers have been maiming, beating up residents and injuring majority of them being actually youth here in Kisumu, who are now sustaining injuries. Some of them are actually hospitalized at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga referral hospital, others treated and discharged. But of course, the mood today here after that announcement of postponement of that election and the withdrawal of security here in Kisumu, residents actually excited about that particular move by government to withdraw security officers. And just to capture the pulse of how Kisumu was today, just listening to the story that we prepared earlier on in the day. It was a sigh of relief for Kisumu residents following the withdrawal of security officers deployed to fortify security during the repeat election period. Trucks carrying contingent of security officers were seen leaving the lakeside city amid jeers from residents who have accused the forces of being brutal in quelling street demos in which 3 people were felled by bullets believed to have been fired by police.
His followers, we will follow. We are in for justice. We are in for democracy. I don't know if the police are really following the national anthem, which speaks, which tells us justice be our shield and defender. They are not defending us as the common wananchi.
Hatuwezi kukaa na amani. Tumeogopa, tunaishi kwa nchi yetu kama wakimbizi. Sasa hii ni serikali gani? Na hatujui tutaenda wapi, juu hapa ndio kwetu. Hatujivuni kwa Wakenya tena, tunavumilia.
Meanwhile, total normalcy returned to Kisumu after a day of violent confrontation. The city bustling with activities, with fishmongers returning to the streets to carry on their businesses. At ground zero of Friday combat zone of Kibuye Market, the pelting of stones and firing of tear gas was replaced by a vibrant business environment. Residents here rejecting any repeat election in the region, claiming it was poisoning the environment.
Tutaki maneno ya kura. Tafadhali. Hapa Nyanza tupige kura. Kwa upole tutaki kura.
Upande wa kura sisi hatutaki kura ya kupika hiyo ya lazima. Kura ya kulasimishwa waleleta box kupika kwa lazima. Hiyo ndio hatutaki.
Sasa hii elections hatuitaki, haituitambui. Ndio kura irudiwe, level playing ground. Hata kama tuta lose but fairly and squarely.
At Kondele battlefield, it was calm and tranquility as the arena was transformed into a parking ring for taxi cars as residents carried on their duties. The violent confrontation in Kisumu has claimed 3 lives last week alone, with 17 others nursing gunshot wounds at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Teaching and Referral Hospital. Sam Ogina, Citizen Weekend from Kisumu County. Well, that story capturing the mood and even the pulse of Kisumu County. Of course, the county boycotting the repeat elections in totality, and also making sure that, creating an environment that could not enable the repeat elections to be carried out here in this particular county. Now, what Kisumu County now really awaits is that message by NASA presidential candidate or NASA leader Raila Odinga on Monday, and of course residents here actually very keen to hear what Raila Odinga will be saying on that particular Monday, saying that his address will actually give direction to this particular county on what will be done next, or what will be the next course of action. So from here we'll be keeping our ears and eyes on the ground to see what transpires until that Monday. Of course, putting just to see what residents here in Kisumu collectively will be eyeing or waiting to hear from that address on Monday. But of course, we'll be keeping our eyes and ears on the ground just to keep our pulse on issues that affect and bedevil Kisumu County. Lillian?